Alright, people, here's the deal. This is Sid, of course, back posting again. I'm actually posting right now for my video tomorrow. I gotta go to the dentist, get some cavities taken care of. It's gonna be fun stuff. Don't know if I'll be able to talk tomorrow all too well. So I'm posting now. Starting with Pighammer. Picked it up today. It's the new Wayne Static album, I guess I should say, because it's a solo album. Depressing, honestly. I expect more, a lot more from Wayne Static. It's okay. There's a few good songs, um, but all in all, it's just kind of I expect something faster paced when it comes to Static X. Something that really actually can get your blood flowing, and it's just kind of slow, whatnot. I mean, it's still hardcore. It's slow. So not much to say on that. I'm gonna have to give that one 2 stars. I don't know. It's hearable for the few songs that it has. Okay. Moving on. I have a request. Everybody says that I sound like Randall. So I'm supposed to say something as far as what Randall would say, and I'm trying to think of a good quote, but I think there was a. I'd like to say I'm a master of my own destiny. Uh, there's also what 37 dicks in a row. Yeah, I don't know. It's something I've gotten quite a bit. When I have my hair longer, I actually kind of look like Randall, especially when I wear the hats. Moving on, once more, Gears of War. We'll start with that big hitter. Um, had more pre-orders than any other game to history, I think they said. So power to them. It's a good game, really is. Campaign mode is solid. Campaign mode is insane. Actually, it's a hell of a lot of fun. The only downside I would say to the campaign mode is at the end it doesn't really tie things up in a couple of places. The story's tied up, yeah, that's all fun and dandy, but there's a couple of loose ends that they didn't really cover, and I was like, well, whatever. Most people play Gears for the online anyways. Those who play the campaign, power to you. It's a good campaign. Online's a hell of a ton of fun. You find yourself, if you do not use the sawed-off shotgun, you will get pissed at it. I don't. I use the Nasher or Nosher, whatever. I typically actually am a sniper, so I'm hanging in the back with a shotgun on safety, or a hammer burst, depending on the level. But yeah, it's sweet. It's a lot of fun. I jumped in on the beta a little while back, had a blast. Then now they got all the maps out, and I don't really think I have a problem with any of the maps, which is surprising. Normally, you kind of get pissed off at a couple of them. Just because they're straight bad, but no, all the maps are pretty good. You run into your players, of course, that you just go on a losing streak like crazy because they're all terrible. But yeah, what can you do? Typical online play. So Gears of War, give it a 4.5 out of 5. I don't think I've ever seen a video game I would rate a straight 5. There's always something wrong. But yeah, 4.5 out of 5 for Gears of War 3. Nice work there, Epic Games. Dead Island is the next one on the list. Dead Island is a pretty sweet game. For one, both Gears and Dead Island have managed to boot me off of World of Warcraft for a little while, so power to them. It's not an easy task. Um, Dead Island is a zombie slayer. As everybody knows, takes place on a Jamaican island. It's all bright and sunny, which is weird for a zombie slayer game. Normally, you expect dark, twisted corners, all this sort of stuff, and you get that briefly in the very beginning when you're going through the hotel. But that's about it that I've encountered. I haven't beaten it yet. I've put about 4 or 5 hours, maybe more, probably 6 or 7 actually, into the gameplay. But keep getting sidetracked. There's a lot of side missions you can do. You can also just get sidetracked slaying all the damn zombies. It's an RPG based zombie slayer. You do have a level. As you level, you can get better weapons. As you get those weapons, you can upgrade those weapons up to 4 times. Little note for all you guys: throw your weapons. If you throw them, they don't actually take durability loss. If you sit there and hack with them, they're going to break, and you're going to have to rotate. You can carry, I think, up to 4 or 5 from the start. There's also your inventory, which holds a 12. So if one does actually break, just pause it, open your inventory, and go ahead and select another one. I don't actually think you can pause, though, to be perfectly honest. I played online with some friends, and so everything was kind of all going at once. And if you try to pause it, it just keeps going. Yeah, it's a sweet aspect to a zombie slayer because you normally just wander around hacking shit. Now you actually get some accomplishment in it, as if hacking shit's not fun. It is fun, but you get more powerful, and it's funny when you can just walk up and just be like one shot. Or like your buddy picks the game up a couple weeks later. You're like level 30 something. He's level 2. You walk up there and just bang, everything dies. No, it's sweet. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun running around, just hacking the crap out of stuff. But you got quests that you can get to increase the amount of experience you get, and there's the storyline that you can progress as well through the mainline quests. They have it separated in your quest log and stuff, similar to what they do with some other RPGs out there. But Dead Island, gave it a 3.54, around that range. It's a good game. I just don't know if it's going to have hold factor because, well, let's put it this way: I actually haven't touched it in about a day. But then again, ADHD, I get sidetracked pretty damn easy. Not to mention all this YouTube stuff I've started. I've been trying to work on an intro for me and my roommate's cooking thing that we're doing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish this off with just this. I think I'm gonna go to the pub. Old Shabine is karaoke night on Tuesdays, which it's 9:50 right now. 10 o'clock's when it kicks off. It's a cool place to hang out. You should come. I don't sing. Hell no. If I do, I'll do a random spoof on Eminem because hey, I kind of look like him. So screw it. Yeah. It's cool. There's a lot of decent people there. There's actually some really good singers, and then there's also the really bad. But then again, the really bad's not always that bad because then you can just sit there and laugh at them. So who cares? Not to mention the beer's good. It's a nice little Irish pub. They got some good beer. The best beer, in my opinion, I am a Killian's man / Smitty / Kilkenny. Actually, is a good beer. Something that I found up there. You can only get Killian's and Kilkenny's upstairs, which is always open. Downstairs in the cellars, where they got all the events and stuff going on. Upstairs is more like a sports bar. Yeah, if you get a chance and you can find it, find Kilkenny. It's a beer that's kind of like it's dark, a lot like Guinness, but not quite as strong and overpowering. Doesn't have that coffee taste to it like Guinness does. It's a really nice, relaxing beer. I've never actually. I mean, like there's a few beers out there I relax too, but I've never actually sipped one and been like, bam, that's a relaxed drink. That's right. Boom, tough acting, tenactin. Sorry, I had to do it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll catch you guys later. Cutting it off at the 8 minutes mark. I'm gonna have to work on this. I friggin' talk too damn much. Peace.